Plaintiffs from over 200 lawsuits agreed to a $50 million settlement after a judge rules the giant pharmaceutical Merck is responsible for side effects to the HPV vaccine. I'll discuss whether you should get your kids immunized against human papillomavirus when we return. Hello, love. Welcome to Air is Human, where no one is perfect in this space. I'm Dr. T, and I'm a licensed board-certified nurse practitioner with a doctorate of the nursing practice. I use a holistic approach when exploring health and wellness and any other matter that's important to me through the lens of a healthcare provider, a mom, my 20 years experience in community leadership, and every other hat that I wear. For more episodes, please click like, share, and subscribe. HPV, or human papillomavirus, is the cause of 13.5 thousand cases of invasive cervical cancer per year. Overall, there are 305,000 people living with cervical cancer, in addition to hundreds of thousands of precancerous cases each year. Annually, 4,200 women die from this disease. 9 out of 10 cases linked to HPV are entirely preventable through vaccination and routine screening. When I used to work in private practice, when we give medications or treatment or immunizations, we always discuss the pros and the cons and the side effects. Typical side effects of vaccinations are pain at the site, redness, swelling, baby fever, or fatigue. The side effects the judge held Merck responsible for were POTS and POI, which was the majority of the complaints. POTS, P-O-T-S, is an acronym for postural orthostatic tachycardic syndrome. It's when your heart rate increases when you change position. This can cause headaches, dizziness, make you faint. POI is primary ovarian insufficiency, and that affects the reproductive system. Other claims that were thrown out were early menses, early menopause, PCOS, Guillain-Barré syndrome, and other neurological disorders. So the bottom line is, like any procedure, any treatment, any vaccination, immunization that is administered to a patient, they have to be fully informed of what possible side effects they could experience that have to be disclosed by the pharmaceutical company. Or ultimately, you want to inform the patient and the parent so they can understand what risks taking the vaccination could potentially cause. It's important to consider that in Australia, where the population is smaller, they did have cases of cervical cancer and HPV before they mandated it back in 2007 to all teenagers. Because of this mandate, as of 2021, this is the first time on record there are 0 cases diagnosed in women under 25 of HPV in Australia, which is important to consider which decision is right for your family when the alternative is potential cervical cancer. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time. Stay blessed.